Hi guys. So as you can see, it's super hot and I'm tired and I don't know why I'm wasting the time to come on here and do this video before I go to bed, but this is so that I sleep well. Because I've seen some comments that maybe I feel like I need to address some things, but maybe things aren't being understood. Maybe people don't understand the work that I do. Maybe they don't understand the way that I work. Hell, I don't even understand the way that I work. But I'm not here to please anybody but spirit. I'm here to please spirit. That's all I'm here to do. If people think that I haven't tried to control my gifts and keep the interconnects from happening, you're wrong, because I've always tried to do that. That's why I channel the way that I channel now. Autowrites, you're always going to get a bunch of different things, but it doesn't mean the interconnects won't come in. Now, I can't help the way that spirit works with me. I'm unique and they work with me that way for a reason. It's not up to you to judge how spirit works with me. It's up for them to work with me the way that they feel they need to work with me for whatever reason that may be. Everything is connected. We are all one. It is all connected. So cases are connected through names, through numbers, through everything. There are connections, literally. That is what spirit told me a long time in the Delphi Autowrites. Now, if anybody thinks that my job is not exhausting, it is. Okay. Not that I don't love it. It's my passion. I love it. I don't want to ever do anything else. I'm not complaining about it, but it is exhausting, and spirit exhausts me and people exhaust me. Being out there with people that are a-holes exhaust me because I'm an empath and I can feel certain things. But not only that, I try to do my best with criticism, but there's things that shouldn't be criticized. For one, the way that I work should never be criticized because it's not up to you to tell me how to work. I like to see you go and learn how to channel and do the work that I do. Okay. As you can see, my accuracy is pretty good, but that doesn't mean spirit doesn't bring me other cases in the readings for whatever reason. There's always a connection. I am not here to solve a case. I am not the police department. I am not the detectives. I am not any of that. I am not here to solve a case. I am not here to predict the future and stop the future. That is not what my gifts are about. My gifts are about validation to the other side, validation of what happened. That is all. So, the people that are saying, well, you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that, or I don't understand your interconnects, or don't fill up your posts with interconnects. I am trying to teach you how spirit works. So if you're going to follow this channel, that is something that you need to learn. If you don't want to learn it, then get out. It's simple as that. I have no problem. And me asking about the subs, it was just a question. I don't care. Other than this is my work, this is my full-time job. I have to make money to live and survive like everybody else in the world. Just because I have gifts does not mean I can just live on air. My animals cannot just live on air. It's called energy exchange. That's how this works. That's how gifts work. I'm not money hungry, obviously, because I barely charge anything for my readings when I've been told multiple times I should be charging a lot more. That's not what it's about for me. For those that have followed me and actually know me and aren't new to my channel and sit here and act like you know who I am, you would know that I spend a lot of time and effort to do readings for free to help. I don't charge people that come to me for cases unless they want to do a donation. It is exhausting to do the work that I do. Now, so the reason why my YouTube is so far behind is because, one, the heat is draining the hell out of me and I'm up all night, as you can see. And then I go to bed and I sleep until, the whole day through the heat because it's too hot in my house. I can't function. It drains me. Okay. Another reason is I have a full book schedule. I'm doing 2 readings a day. That's not to mention that I'm trying to get all my products done, trying to make videos for you guys. I just spent 4 to 6 hours on a video trying to cut out the parts for Long Island serial killer in Delphi. And it wasn't for me to predict that. I didn't know I was getting information on that. Again, it's an auto-write. Auto-write, you're an open channel for whatever to come through. And somebody said, oh, well, you didn't get anything right when you went on Crime and Shame. Bull crap. Okay, for one, he was very quiet. We talked after backstage. You don't know his life story, so how do you even know? He validated everything that came through, but you don't know his life story. When spirit comes at the same time, you can't tell who's talking because it comes in the form of thoughts. It's not like before they say every word, oh, hey, I'm Bob. Oh, hey, I'm Rachel. They don't do that. They just talk. So they take turns and it comes in forms of thoughts. It fits wherever it's supposed to fit. But I can't decipher when they're all talking at once, which spirit will do. Now, when I zone in, and I can usually get that, but I can't control what they do on the other side. I can't control spirit. I can't control my guides. I can't control the way that things are. This is how I am gifted, just as the way that everybody else is gifted, the way that they're gifted. Okay, some people get things through dreams. Some people get things other ways. People don't understand, as much as I love this, the burden that it holds to always be right, to never be wrong, to make everybody happy, including spirit, so that you can make it doing this work. And again, it's not about making it, but this is my career. This is like any other career. People might not think that it is, but it is. It's very important to me, and I've been doing it and put 11 years of hard work into it to try to understand my gifts, to try to understand who I am, to try to understand how spirit works with me. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly growing. If you think that you have it all figured out at your age, in your career, or whatever, then you're wrong, especially when you're doing something like this. I literally have to tune into another radio station and try to understand telepathically what people are telling me. If it's so easy, then you go do it. And I'm not saying this for trolls or anything like this, because this is subs that are saying this. And I'm just thinking maybe they don't understand, like maybe they don't get it. And I'm trying to teach people, because I learned along the lines. I have people that get it and think it's really cool. And then I have people that don't, because it's not up to me to find anybody. That's not up to me. I can give the information, and they're going to get found when they're meant to be found. Things will get solved as they're meant to be solved. It's not up to me to do that. I can put out the information, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here to be a voice for the voiceless. That's all. I'm not here to make anybody else happy on my channel, but spirit, the victims. That is all. That is what I'm here for. And literally, I was just asking questions about the subs. If I really was a money hungry and about subs, I would be doing videos on Carly right now, like everybody else. And that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to put together videos that are informative and about missing people and things like that. And again, if you don't think that my life is not exhausting, it is. Okay. Humans drain the hell out of me most of the time, because although I love you guys, I'm like your spiritual therapist, and it gets tough sometimes. You got a lot of weight on your shoulders. You're always supposed to be right. You're never supposed to be wrong. If I tell you something, it's got to happen. I'm supposed to know everything. Like, you guys don't understand the pressure that humans put on me. And then there's spirit. Spirit puts pressure on me too, to understand what they are giving me telepathically. Literally, they give me images, and I have to make sense of what those images are. They will they'll talk to me, and I have to make sense of it. And if you have 500 spirits talking at one time, that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. It's hard to understand it. When you're doing Autowrites, that's what you are. You're an open channel. You open up to whatever you're going to receive, which I did not know that when I did Delphi Autowrites. Again, learning. But I will have interconnects, because it shows the next case I'm supposed to do, or that something's going to happen, a foretelling. So I can't control that. It's so, I'm sorry, but it's ignorant for people to think that I can control what comes through spirit in the way that I work. I cannot. God gifted me the way that he wanted me gifted, and spirit works the way that they're going to work with me. That is plain and simple. And if people left for my comment or my post on Carly, I don't give a crap. The reason why I don't give a crap is because she was never missing. She doesn't deserve the attention. That's exactly what she wants. And I could care less. My mind is somewhere else. And if I really wanted my numbers to jump and to make a lot of money or make more money, for one, I would have done a bunch of drama on Kylie. Wait, Kylie. It's not Kylie. Yeah, Kylie. I would have done a lot of drama on Kylie, like everybody else, instead of just saying exactly what happened. I would have done a lot on Idaho 4. Besides, people have asked me over and over to do it. I'm not going to do any more on that, because it's not up to me anymore. It's up to the justice system. I would be working on Carly right now. Well, all the drama is going on, but we're not about the drama here. We're about missing people, and that's what we're here to do. And if people don't like the fact that I don't appreciate YouTubers going there to like see where she was, like she's actually missing, like, okay, I'm going to disappear for a couple days, and I'm going to go rent a hotel room, and I'm going to make up a story that I was missing. And come on, that's freaking for attention. You want attention. Spirit told me it was for attention. That's why I wasn't rushing to get on it. They literally flashed a hotel sign at me. Like, that was it. That's all they gave me, and that's the reason they gave it to me. But, and if people want to give me jerkish answers, I try to be as nice as I can, but I'm going to be a jerk back. Because if you want to attack me and say, oh my gosh, you lost a couple of subs and you're mad about it. No, I'm not mad about it. I could care less. I mean, I had like 5K subs for a really long time, And I still did the work that I do. Like, I don't care. It is my work. It is how I make my money, and I survive and I live. If I don't work like you, then I don't live. But it's not the end of the world. I was just curious if there was a glitch going on or something else was happening, because I've had people in the past talk shit about me. So I was just curious, what was going on. If it was a glitch, because it's happened before. 30 is a lot in 2 days. I was just curious. I don't care. It's not about that. If it was, you guys would see a lot more drama on here. But I try to post what I can when I can. I was just on live the other day explaining to you how exhausted I am. And if people think that this work is easy, try it. Just try it. Try to channel spirit, deal with people, deal with YouTube, deal with trolls, deal with social media. Try to do it all and see how exhausted you are. Not to mention, do it all in 90-degree heat every day. Not that I'm complaining about the heat. I'm alive. I'm thankful that I have the little air conditioners I do. Makes it livable, but still it's too hot throughout the day. So my days, I'm now working graveyard, basically, is how it is. And I'm still tired. Like, I am taking my vitamins. I'm doing everything I can, but I am exhausted. And I don't think people understand how exhausting this is. They think, oh, it's easy. You just get on and channel and it's no big deal. Bull crap. You still get exhausted because you're dealing with people, you're dealing with spirit, and some spirits are more draining than others. That's just the way it is. I've had healings done. I've had things done to try to help that energy, but I do what I can. I post educational videos to try to teach how I work for your benefit. I don't have to do that. I could just work however I work and just have people deal with it. But I try to teach people because we're always learning, we're always growing. And in the spiritual realm, we never know it all. We have to learn how spirit is working. We have to understand if we're going to follow someone, how they work. That doesn't mean we're trying to change it. No one's going to ever control me again in my life. I am here to do spirit's work. I'm here to do God's work. I'm here to be a voice for victims. I'm here to help people. That is what I'm here to do. I'm not here to make you happy about the posts that I have or whatever. Okay. If I post things, I post things. If you don't like it, the unsubscribe button's there. I don't care. Okay. This is me. This is who I am. I'm not going to go get my personality and my own set of gifts just for you. So if you don't like the way that I work and you don't understand it and you don't want to understand it, there's some more stuff I could have said there, but I want to be nice, then don't. No one's asking you to. No one's asking you to follow. No one's asking you to be here. No one's asking you to complain about it. And the thing was, there was 5 likes on that. Give me a break, you guys. Give me a break. Like, I don't try. All the freaking time. You guys only see what you see here. You don't see the hours I spend on maps. You don't see the hours I spend looking at pictures, even though it's not. I had to stop myself from doing that. In Delphi, I got overly obsessed. In Idaho, I got overly obsessed. I was spending hours and hours and hours on it. I was getting visions, and I would call the girls and I would be like, look, I don't understand this, when it came to the security guard badge. You guys don't get it. It's not easy. I love what I do. It's my passion. Like I said, I never want to change it, but that doesn't mean that it's easy work. And that doesn't mean that I can just do it all the time. I wish that I could. I constantly complain to Lizzie, I need to do something today. And then I go to do it and I'm just like so exhausted. Like, I'm frustrated. You don't know how many cases I actually want to work. I need to get my Pateron done. Like, all I have in my mind is a list of things. I've got 2 readings this day. Then I got to figure out, then I need to do a case, but I'm exhausted by the time the readings are done. And then I've got all these keychains and necklaces, which, yes, I put them out because Spirit told me to, but I didn't realize they were going to be so exhausting. And I'm going to get them done. I'm going to do that. I try to do something every day. And then, I'm like, well, I need to put content up. So let me do a couple ideas, since I can't channel right now. Like, I'm too tired. So let me try to, cut the Delphi Autowrites, and hopefully people will understand it. Like I said, just when I do, like, even when I do the world events, I don't know why I get what I get. It's not like you're going to go stop what's going to happen. They're not going to give you a day, a time, a street. Like, you can't stop what's meant to happen. It's just meant to happen. Same thing with cases. Like, if I'm meant to find somebody, I'll find them. If I'm not, I won't be given the information to do so. Like, it doesn't work like that. Everybody gets found in the timing they're supposed to get found in. I'm not here to tell everything. It doesn't work that way. We still have to have surprises in life, and spirit will only give me what they give me. I cannot control what comes through. I cannot control how it comes through. It comes through the way that it's supposed to come through. And I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like the fact that I get other cases or interconnects that are similar, would due to timing and stuff like that, like with Madeline, like the three people that drowned, and there was 3 crosses by the river. Like, if you don't understand that it was a foretelling and spirit wanted to, because it was in the same area, I don't know what to tell you. It's not like I'm here to solve a case. I am not a detective. If I was working with detectives, it might come in a little bit different, but there's a reason for it. I don't question it. I just do it. I just follow. That's why I have these gifts, because spirit trusts me with them. And it took me a long time to even understand how this works. So I don't expect people to understand how it works right away. I don't expect that. But I am trying to teach you. And if you're open, you will learn. And if not, you won't. And there's no point to be here if not. I can't control it. I get a lot less interconnects when I'm channeling with someone, but I can't stop what comes through. If you think I could put a barrier up and stop and control what comes through, girl, you need to learn something. And as far as telling me I didn't get anything right on crime and shame, bullshit. Sorry, but you weren't there afterwards. You didn't hear what came through. You didn't hear our talk. So get out with that. And if you're going to be negative, I don't need you here. Like, I'm here, like I said, not to make anybody else happy, but spirit happy. Of course, I love you guys. I respect my subscribers, but if I'm disrespected, I will disrespect back. And that's not to be you know what, but that is standing in my power and not letting people step all over me, because I learned a long time ago from being in abusive relationships that I'm not going to let anybody step all over me. And I'm just not going to allow it. And I don't need people saying negative things, whether it has to do my animals or whatnot. Okay, so I posted that my dog was sick that something happened with my dog, and I was asking if anybody else had any other suggestions as to what might have happened or what I could do. And apparently that was wrong. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is my life. That if you're a sub to someone, most of the time you're part of their life. I am a human. I do have human things happen. And I'm pretty sure it didn't tick anybody off that I asked that. I was just curious if anybody else had the same situation, because I don't have a lot of friends that I talk to all the time. I have a couple, but they don't, they haven't had anything like that. So I was reaching out to you guys to ask, but I don't need a-hole remarks telling me I shouldn't have done that. Like, we all lose pets. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's traumatic. We all lose people. Yes, it's hard. Yes, we're going to be gone one day. I'm not going to be here one day. That's just the way it works. Like, yin and yang, light and dark, alive and passing. I don't like to use the word death, but you know what I mean. There's a balance to everything. We can't live forever. It doesn't work like that. I mean, we live forever on the other side, but I mean, physically, we don't live forever physically. So, it is what it is. And I'm just here to help people get through that. And nothing happened to her. She's fine. She just had an episode, and I wasn't sure what the episode was. She didn't die. She was dramatic. What she said, the whole thing was dramatic. And so, like I said, and this is not even replying to trolls. This is just replying to subs that it makes me think, well, maybe other subs don't understand how it works or are feeling the same way. So I feel like maybe I should do a video and try to talk about it. Even though it's 8:22 in the morning and I haven't slept all night, because I've been doing a video and talk about wanting to throw the computer. So if you guys think that I don't work hard and that I don't try hard and that I don't do what I'm supposed to be doing, then you got another thing coming, because let me tell you, I'm always trying to do what I can physically do. But I am only one person. I am only one being. I am not God. I am not police. I am not anybody like that. I am just a regular person with gifts that tap into it, that try to use it for good. That is all I am here for. And I'm here for spirit. I am no one without them. They are the one that gifts me. They are the ones that speak to me. I am nothing without them. So again, I'm not here to make you happy with the way that I run my channel, because I run it the way that I see fit and the way that I feel guided to do. And if you don't like that and you're not happy about that, I'm sorry to see you go, but I don't need the negativity. I don't need the anxiety. I deal with enough in my everyday life. I deal with enough in the work that I do. I deal with a lot of great people, but I also deal with a lot of a-holes. And that can weigh on someone when you have a high vibration. They have a low vibration. You can feel it a lot stronger than if you don't. If you're, and if you're not empathic and you don't feel others, like you feel it, you can feel things coming off. So sometimes when I snap back, it's because I'm feeling it, and I'm usually attacked first. And so I reply back. So if I say things like, don't get your panties in a wad, well, don't. I literally was just asking a question. It didn't have anything to do about money or subs, because if it did, I'd be doing all the drama right now, and I'm not. So if you don't want to understand how interconnects work, and you don't like my posts of trying to show you things that I've gotten 6 years ago that are making sense now, then don't, because it wasn't anything I could stop or things I could foretell. Like I said, I didn't know when I was auto writing. I was literally an open channel to whatever wanted to come through. I was trying to connect to Delphi, and I did a little bit, but a lot more came in. And I'm now seeing, going through this, at least 3 other serial killers, the ones that are active now, came in, and I will try to do a video on all of them, but I don't know. It's this first one's a pain in the butt. So, it's not, when you auto write, that's what happens. Now, as far as the interconnects, I don't know what to tell you. Like, literally, I've tried to stop them and I can't help it. Like, it's not up to me. It's not up to me. So if you think that you can control gifts and that you think you can do a better job than me, then please go do so. I'd love to see you do it and prosper and be great at it and prove me wrong. It's not easy. So especially when people expect so much out of you, I think I have a lot of pressure, because I'm always like, well, if I'm wrong, people are going to come at me and call me fake. And I'm just giving what spirit gives, whether I misperceive that, misunderstand it, whatever. I can be wrong, but they are never wrong. I just may not understand what they're trying to say. And again, it's just literally telepathic communication. Like, they show me images and say things, and I have to figure out what they're trying to say. Sometimes it's straightforward, sometimes it's literal, sometimes it's not. And I say this over and over and over again. So please don't come at me in the comments for making this video about addressing whatever it is that I decided I wanted to address. I did it because I wouldn't be able to sleep otherwise. I felt like I needed to, and I felt maybe more people had the same questions or whatever. And so I thought I would get back to them on that, because I don't think people understand how exhausting this is. And I do the best that I can. Like, literally, I would like to quit readings and just do YouTube, because I can't handle all of it, but I can't do that right now financially. So until I can, I have to have patience and have to do what I can do and what my energy allows. Otherwise, I'm no good to nobody. I will be on the couch or in bed, and no one will get help, including myself, because I won't be able to make money to feed my animals, to feed my son, to feed me, to live our lives. So I have to pace myself, because I am extremely busy, and I've never done this many readings in my life. So as much as I want YouTube to be a priority and I want cases to be a priority, unfortunately, the readings are a priority, and whatever is left over is what I do, what I can do. Pateron, I know I'm still late on that. I am trying my hardest. The girls have also been going through their own thing. And if you don't want interconnects and you don't want an auto write, then I need them, because Autowrites open me up. I become a very, very, very strong channel, and things flood in. That's why I do my world events that way, which I need to work on, and I am going to do that, because I keep getting world events. There's a man I keep seeing, and something I keep seeing, and I need to make a separate video about that I will do soon. And he's the guy that I posted without the eyebrows, and it just tells you how tired I am that I didn't even notice the dude didn't have freaking eyebrows. So I am only one person, and this is not easy work. It is very, very energetically draining work. The videos are energetically draining. Lives are even energetically draining. Like, I come on, I can feel your guys' energy, and I am tired by the time I get off, whatever I do, because a lot of times I channel when I talk to you guys. A lot of times spirit is here when I talk to you guys. Right now, I feel like I'm going to pass out. Not only was it hot outside, but I'm feeling this, maybe it's adrenaline, and then I'm spirit. I'm sure they're helping me say whatever I need to say, because usually whenever I'm done with these videos, I don't remember what I've said. And I was walking around outside and they were putting things in my head that I should say. I don't even know if I even said them, but that was my okay, that it's okay if I say something. And a lot of times I have to say something, or I can't relax my mind, because I'm an Aquarius. It will go, 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 go. So, I mean, I really don't care what people have to say, but the only reason, again, I made this video was to kind of explain that, like, I don't have control. And if you want to learn how it works, that's great. If not, then don't. I'm not here to beg you to stay. I mean, if you're going to be negative and bitch about everything that I do, excuse my language, then I really don't need you here, because I'm going to live my life the way I'm going to live it. I'm going to post what I want to post. I'm going to do videos when I can. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make what I'm going to make. So again, don't come in the comments and tell me, oh, you shouldn't have made that video. You shouldn't give the energy to it. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I feel like I needed to give the energy to it. And sometimes you just got to say things and stand in your power and stand up for yourself. And when you're fuming out of your head, sometimes you need to say things and get them out. And plus, I'm hoping that it will help people understand that this is exhausting work, not just with spirit, but with people. It's exhausting in many, many forms of the words. And again, that's not to say I don't enjoy it or I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying how it is. It is very exhausting. And Lizzie will be the first one to tell you. I mean, I do readings at 4:00 in the morning sometimes. And same thing with like people in other countries. I do readings at midnight, 2:00, because I can't do it early in the day because it's too hot. I can't literally even deal with it. So I do things that I do for a reason. A lot of it's spirit guided. A lot of it I ask and make sure it's okay. So I just need people to understand that this is exhausting. I do what I can. I cannot control the way that I work. I just cannot. And I don't know what to say. If I lose 1,500 subs over this, then I lose you, because I'm not going to change my personality. I'm not going to change my gifts or the way that I channel just to please people, because I can't. I am who I am, just like you are who you are. And no one tells you how to do your job. I'm sure of it. And this is my job, just like you have your job, even though people might not look at it that way. It is. It's still an energy exchange thing. It's no different than a therapist, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever. They make their money. They do their job. It's a service. It's a service. And then the stuff that I do on YouTube it's trust me, I wish I could do more. I do the best that I can. So I need people to be understanding and compassionate about that. I don't understand where the compassion is going in our world. I mean, I just don't get it. You're going to really bitch and complain about how I work or how spirit works with me? Seriously, I can control that? If you think I can control it, go do it, please. Please go do it and show me you can do better, which a lot of people, they don't work the way that I do. So you can't really compare it, because I'm just unique. That's just the way that I am. Why spirit made me that way, why God made me that way, I don't know. But I don't have to explain it, because it is what it is. I have a strong connection with spirit, and anybody that really knows me will tell you that. Just ask Lizzie and Tammy. I have a very strong connection with spirit. They trust me. I usually do not have problems when I call them to me. They come to me, they talk to me, and I can usually reach them because they trust me and they know that I will, do my best. I have these gifts for the reason that I have them, because I was entrusted with them. And I was entrusted with this. It's in my astrology chart. I'm meant to do this, and I meant to do it the way that I meant to do it. If anybody doesn't like that and they don't like the way that I work, well, I don't know what to tell you. Go find another medium that's just, I'm pretty accurate at what I do. Just go ahead and go find somebody else. I'm not gonna go cry. I I want to say so much that my grandpa used to say, I'm hearing the opinions are what? Don't let the door hit you where it split you, all of that. That's what I'm hearing in my head right now, which is all stuff my grandpa would say. You know, and again, like I said, I will always stand up for myself because that's who I am. I stand in my power. I don't sit back and take crap. That's just, I don't do that anymore. I used to do that back in the day till I was abused by a lot of different people, friends included. So I won't do that anymore. If you're going to be a part of my channel, know that I shoot straight from the hip and I tell you how it is. And if it comes across a certain way, well, maybe you shouldn't came across that way to me, because I try to be as nice as I can. But sometimes, like when I'm hot and I've been up all night and I see things that just irritate me, I try my best not to blow up. But you know what? People need to take a chill pill, a PMS pill, untie their knots and just relax. It was literally just a question. So I'm not going to change my posts for anybody. I post here what I post in the group, and it's to show the interconnects. And I think it's really fascinating. I think it's really great that I was able to get things 6 years ago that are coming now, names and things like that. Like I literally went for 4 hours through the Delphi first and second Autowrites, and there's like 9 minutes that I can find of the Long Island serial killer. And that's not all the Autowrites. And that's stuff that's specific to him, that unless you knew who he was back then, you wouldn't know it belonged to him. So that's kind of how it works. Stuff doesn't really make sense until it comes out. That's just the way this works. That's just the way. I don't know why the hell it works like that. That's just the way it works. So literally stuff will not make sense until it happens, because I can't change it. I can't stop it, you know? And when I was auto writing, I didn't know what I was doing. But interconnects, I mean, like I always tell people, take what makes sense for the case and leave the rest. And whoever's the stronger spirit is the one that's going to make my attention, grab my attention the most and the hardest and all of that. Like some spirits are stronger, some are not. I'll give better readings on some I won't. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That's just the way it works. It's not an exact science. I am not a perfect person. I am just a human being that can connect to spirit and give you messages, and that's all that I'm here to do. So we're not about drama on here. This video is not about drama at all. Okay. Like I said, I'm just trying to explain things a little bit for the people in the back that maybe don't seem to understand it, because the comment really ticked me off. And I thought, well, maybe she doesn't understand. Maybe 2 of them don't understand. I don't know. And if people want to unsub for a certain posts about people that fake missing, I don't know what to say. I mean, if really that's what you care about, God love you. If that's what if you care really about someone that faked missing and you're going to unsubscribe from someone that's trying to help people that are actually missing, then you probably need to check yourself. And it's all right, because we vibe with our tribe here, and whoever's here is meant to be here. And again, I don't care about the subs. I was just curious if it was a glitch or something. Like, I don't care. It's not a big deal. It just kind of bugged me because I got 23K. I said, thanks for 23K. And then I dropped down. So what? I mean, I had 5K for however long. Who cares? I'm still going to do what I'm doing. Doesn't make a difference. It's not to make anybody else happy but spirit. That's what I'm here for. I don't have my gifts unless they give them to me. I can't channel unless they do it. So that's all them. And so don't you ever question about why I do what I do. You have no idea how much time and hours I spend on this stuff. You have no idea what it's like to do what I do and see what I see. And you have absolutely no idea what it's like to try to make this into a business and live on it and prove to people that you're true and legit. You know how much I had to have in my background before people didn't, quit calling me a fake and a charlatan and all that kind of crap. You know how hard it was to get started and to put myself out there and to do this? It was extremely hard, and it's not something like I would ever do. I was always really shy. So if you question my motives, you really don't know me, for one, and you really don't know my work, and you must be new here. And if you don't like my comment back to you, I don't know what to say. But we're here to do good work. We're here not to be about the drama. And I was literally asking a question, so just relax. I put a lot of time and effort into this channel. Again, it is my work. It is my life. Spirit is my life. I have no life. So, cases are my life. Cases and animals are my life. That's it. And so, I mean, I don't know what to say. It doesn't have anything to do with with money or anything like that. I was literally curious. So just chill out. And again, If you know me or know anything about me, you would know better than to make stupid ass comments like this. So I love you guys. Thank you for sitting around for 30 minutes while I rambled. Like, subscribing, and sharing, not unsubbing. I'm going to go to bed now. So I love you all, and I will hopefully see you soon. I am really trying. I am really, really trying. You guys have no idea how bad I try. Sorry. I'm looking for my ending.